The journey begins. Ladies, today marks the beginning of a powerful journey, a journey that's not just about becoming stronger on the outside, but about building a strength that starts within. You see, being a strong and independent woman isn't just a label, it's a mindset, a lifestyle, and a commitment to yourself. It's about choosing to rise every time life tries to knock you down, choosing to believe in yourself even when the world doubts you, and choosing to live life on your terms, not by someone else's script. For too long, society has tried to define what a woman should be: quiet, agreeable, self-sacrificing. But today, I challenge you to break those chains. Because strength doesn't come from staying silent. It comes from speaking up. It comes from knowing who you are and refusing to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's comfort zone. Strength is embracing your dreams, your flaws, your ambitions, and owning every part of who you are. This journey won't always be easy. You will face challenges, you will face moments of doubt, and there will be days when you wonder if you're enough. But hear this loud and clear. You are enough. You are worthy of love, respect, and every single one of your dreams. Strength isn't the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and choosing to rise anyway. It's standing up after you've been knocked down and saying, "This will not break me." Independence too is more than financial freedom, though that's important. It's about emotional freedom. The ability to live your life without needing validation from others. It's about trusting your instincts, making your own choices, and knowing that you are the one who decides the direction of your life. When you own your independence, you give yourself permission to walk away from things and people that no longer serve you. You become unstoppable. As you walk this path, remember that strength and independence are not destinations, they are journeys. You will continue to grow, evolve, and redefine what it means to be a strong, independent woman. You will discover hidden strengths within yourself that you never knew existed. And every time you face a challenge, you'll find that you are more powerful than you ever imagined. So today, I invite you to make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will choose you every single day. That you will honor your dreams, your voice, and your power. Because the world needs strong women like you. Women who are not afraid to lead, to stand up, to speak out, and to create the life they deserve. This is your journey. This is your story, and it starts right now. Let's take the first step together. Know your worth. The very first step on this journey to becoming a strong and independent woman is knowing your worth. And let me tell you, you are worthy simply because you exist. You are enough just as you are. Too often we measure our worth by external factors. How we look, what we own, who approves of us, or what the world tells us we should be. But your worth is not defined by the labels others put on you. It's defined by the unwavering truth that you are valuable, with or without anyone else's validation. Understanding your worth starts with recognizing that you are unique. There is no one else in this world with your exact blend of talents, experiences, and dreams. You are not a copy of someone else's story, you are the author of your own. The moment you start believing this, you stop chasing approval and start living authentically. Knowing your worth means that you refuse to settle for less than you deserve. It means you raise your standards in every area of your life, from relationships and friendships to your career and your goals. A strong woman does not allow herself to be taken for granted. She knows that if something or someone doesn't align with her values, it's okay to walk away. Because you teach people how to treat you by the standards you set for yourself. It's not just about self-love, it's about self-respect. Self-love is the foundation, but self-respect is the fortress that guards your heart and soul. When you respect yourself, you stop accepting breadcrumbs from people who can't offer you the full meal. You start saying no to what drains you and yes to what fuels your growth. Knowing your worth also means celebrating your strengths and acknowledging your weaknesses. It's understanding that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. Perfection is a myth. Real strength is found in owning your flaws and still standing tall. It's found in being kind to yourself on the days you feel small and on the days you feel powerful. You are enough on both days. And remember, your worth is not determined by your past mistakes or failures. Those were lessons, not definitions. Every setback, every heartbreak, every tear you've shed has made you who you are today. Resilient, wiser, and more compassionate. Let those lessons remind you of your strength, not your weakness. So stand in front of the mirror and remind yourself, I am worthy, I am enough, I am deserving of love, respect, and success. Let this become your mantra, your truth, your shield against the world's noise. Because when you know your worth, no one can take it from you. And when you live by that truth, you'll find that the world starts treating you with the respect and love you've always deserved. Know your worth, embrace it, and let it guide you on this incredible journey to becoming the strongest and most independent version of yourself. You've got this. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Strength is often misunderstood. Many people think being strong means being unbreakable, fearless, and having it all figured out. But real strength is different. It's about embracing all that you are, both your strengths and your weaknesses. It's about showing up for yourself, even on the days when you feel like giving up. Every woman has strengths that make her unique. Maybe you're a natural leader who inspires others with your vision. Maybe you have a nurturing spirit that comforts those around you. Maybe you're creative, analytical, or resourceful. Whatever your strengths are, celebrate them. Don't downplay them to make others comfortable. The world needs your gifts, your talents, and your voice. Take time to reflect on what makes you powerful. Ask yourself, what are my gifts? What do I bring to the table that no one else can? Maybe you're resilient. You've faced challenges and always found a way to keep going. Maybe you're empathetic, able to understand others' pain and lift them up. Maybe you're determined, unstoppable once you set your mind to something. Own these qualities. Write them down, say them out loud, let them become a part of your identity. But strength is not just about what you excel at. It's also about acknowledging your weaknesses without shame. We all have areas where we struggle, where we stumble, doubt ourselves, or feel insecure. That's normal. A strong woman doesn't pretend to be perfect. She's honest about where she needs growth. Because real growth starts with self-awareness. When you embrace your weaknesses, you stop letting them control you. Instead of hiding from them, you face them head-on. Maybe you struggle with self-doubt or overthinking. Maybe you find it hard to set boundaries. That's okay. Those challenges are not failures. They are opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become even stronger. Acknowledge your weaknesses, but don't let them define you. Remember that every successful woman you admire has faced her own struggles. Oprah Winfrey faced poverty and abuse. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection before finding success. Michelle Obama spoke about battling self-doubt even while serving as First Lady. They didn't let their weaknesses stop them. They used them as fuel to become the incredible women they are today. So embrace your strengths proudly and own your weaknesses bravely. Know that your imperfections do not make you less than. They make you human. And in that humanity lies your greatest power. The ability to rise, to learn, and to grow stronger every single day. This is how you build a foundation of true strength. By accepting every part of yourself. The good, the messy, the evolving. You give yourself the freedom to live authentically. You stop comparing yourself to others and start becoming the best version of yourself. That's what it means to be a strong and independent woman. Someone who loves herself enough to honor every part of her journey. Build emotional resilience. Let's talk about one of the most essential qualities of a strong and independent woman. Emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from life's challenges, to stay grounded when the world feels like it's falling apart, and to keep moving forward even when you're carrying the weight of your own doubts and fears. This strength doesn't mean you never feel pain or sadness. It means you refuse to let those emotions define you or hold you back. Life will test you. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. There will be days when you feel like everything you've worked for is crumbling. But emotional resilience allows you to stand tall through it all. It's the power to pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you survived every single one of your hardest days. It's the unshakable belief that no matter what happens, you will rise. To build emotional resilience, you must first acknowledge your feelings. Don't suppress them or pretend they don't exist. When you're hurt, allow yourself to feel that pain. When you're angry, let yourself acknowledge that anger. Emotional strength is not about ignoring your feelings. It's about honoring them and learning how to manage them. A strong woman doesn't run from her emotions. She sits with them, learns from them, and then decides how to move forward. She doesn't let fear control her. She uses it as a compass, guiding her toward the things that matter most. She knows that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Emotional resilience also means setting boundaries. Protecting your peace is an act of self-love. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, it's okay to distance yourself. If a situation drains your energy and steals your joy, it's okay to say no. A strong woman knows that her emotional well-being is her responsibility, and she will not sacrifice it for anyone or anything. Remember, resilience is built over time. It's like a muscle you strengthen through experience and self-awareness. Start small. Practice gratitude even on the tough days. Find moments of joy, no matter how tiny they may be. Celebrate your progress, even if it feels insignificant. Every step you take towards emotional resilience adds up to a foundation of unshakable strength. Never forget that your emotions are not weaknesses, they are your superpowers. They make you human, compassionate, and deeply connected to others. But by learning to manage them, you become unstoppable. Because no matter what life throws at you, you can trust yourself to handle it. You can trust that you will rise, no matter how many times you fall. That is the heart of emotional resilience, knowing that storms will come, but you have the courage to dance in the rain and grow from every challenge. This is how you become a woman who is not only strong, but unstoppable. An inspiration to yourself and to everyone who sees you shine. Set boundaries and stand your ground. A crucial step on the journey to becoming a strong and independent woman is learning how to set boundaries. And more importantly, standing your ground when those boundaries are tested. Boundaries are not about being cold or unapproachable. They are about defining what's acceptable and what's not in your life. They are a declaration of self-respect. Too often, women are taught to put others' needs above their own, to be accommodating, agreeable, and selfless, even at the cost of their own well-being. But let me tell you this. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's an act of self-love and self-preservation. It's about protecting your energy, your time, and your peace of mind. Start by identifying what drains you. Is it the friend who always calls to complain but never asks how you're doing? Is it the partner who expects you to drop everything for their needs? Is it the colleague who always takes credit for your work? Recognize these patterns and know that you have the right and the responsibility to address them. Setting boundaries is also about learning to say no without guilt. A strong woman understands that her time and energy are valuable. She knows that every yes she gives to someone else is a no to herself, so she chooses carefully. She doesn't overextend herself to please everyone. She honors her own needs first. Remember, every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to something that does. Your growth, your dreams, and your well-being. Standing your ground means sticking to those boundaries even when it's hard. Because there will always be people who try to push past them, who guilt trip you, who question your worth, who make you feel like you owe them something. But a strong and independent woman stands firm. She knows her boundaries are there to protect her, not to punish others. When you set boundaries, you teach people how to treat you. You show them that you respect yourself, and in turn, they learn to respect you too. And if they don't, then they're not meant to be in your life. It's as simple and as powerful as that. Boundaries also apply to your inner world. Protect your mind from negativity, both from others and from yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Don't let self-doubt or fear erode your confidence. Stand your ground against the lies that tell you you're not enough, because you are. Remember, setting boundaries is a practice, not a one-time event. It takes courage, consistency, and self-awareness. You might feel guilty at first, but with time, you'll realize that boundaries are the key to preserving your strength and independence. They empower you to live life on your own terms, to thrive without compromising your worth. So, stand tall, set your boundaries, and never apologize for protecting your peace. That is the mark of a truly strong and independent woman. One who knows that her greatest power is the love and respect she has for herself. Develop self-confidence and self-belief. Self-confidence is the fuel that powers your journey to becoming a strong and independent woman. It's not about arrogance or thinking you're better than everyone else. It's about believing in yourself, your worth, and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's that quiet inner voice that says, I can do this, even when the odds are stacked against you. But let's be honest, confidence doesn't always come naturally. Many women have been conditioned to doubt themselves, to second-guess their abilities, and to shrink their dreams to fit someone else's expectations. It's time to break free from that cycle, because confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build, one choice at a time. Start by changing the way you talk to yourself. Your inner dialogue shapes your reality. If you're constantly telling yourself, "I'm not good enough, I can't do this," or "I always mess up," you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, practice positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your strengths, your achievements, and your resilience. Celebrate even the small wins, because every step forward counts. Confidence also grows through action. It's not about waiting until you feel ready, it's about taking the first step even when you're scared. Every time you challenge yourself, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, setting a boundary, or trying something new, you're building a stronger, more confident version of yourself. Remember, courage comes before confidence. You have to act first, and the belief will follow. Another powerful way to develop self-confidence is to surround yourself with people who uplift you. Find mentors, friends, and allies who see your potential and remind you of it when you forget. Let go of the people who constantly doubt you or make you feel small. A strong woman knows that the company she keeps can either build her up or tear her down. Self-belief also means forgiving yourself for your mistakes. Every woman stumbles, every woman fails at something, but that doesn't define you. What matters is how you rise after you fall. Own your mistakes, learn from them, and move forward with even more determination. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to greatness. Finally, invest in yourself. Keep learning, growing, and evolving. Take courses, read books, explore new interests, and challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. The more you expand your skills and knowledge, the more confident you'll become in your ability to navigate life's challenges. So stand tall and remind yourself that you are enough just as you are. Every time you choose to believe in yourself, you're building an unshakable foundation for your strength and independence. That's the power of self-confidence and self-belief. It lights the fire within you that nothing and no one can extinguish. Embrace lifelong learning and growth. One of the most powerful qualities that sets strong and independent women apart is their commitment to lifelong learning and growth. A strong woman knows that knowledge is her greatest weapon, and she's always seeking ways to expand her mind, sharpen her skills, and evolve into the best version of herself. She understands that growth is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. Lifelong learning means being curious and open-minded. It's about refusing to stay stagnant or comfortable. A strong woman asks questions, challenges assumptions, and seeks new perspectives. She knows that every experience, whether positive or negative, has a lesson to offer. Even in her failures, she finds wisdom and opportunity. Start by embracing a growth mindset. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," shift your thinking to, "I can learn how to do this." Instead of viewing challenges as roadblocks, see them as stepping stones. Every obstacle you face is a chance to learn something new about yourself and the world around you. A growth mindset turns setbacks into setups for success. A strong woman also invests in her education, not just formal schooling, but learning in all its forms. She reads books that challenge her thinking, takes courses that build her skills, and seeks mentors who inspire her. She attends workshops, listens to podcasts, and surrounds herself with people who are also committed to growth. She knows that every bit of knowledge she gains adds to her strength and independence. But learning isn't just about academics or career. It's also about learning about yourself, your values, your passions, and your purpose. Take time to reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Journaling, meditation, and honest conversations with yourself can help you understand what truly matters to you. The more you know yourself, the more confidently you can walk your path. Remember, growth also comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. It's easy to stay where things are safe and familiar, but true growth happens when you push yourself to try new things, meet new people, and face your fears head-on. Every time you take a risk, even if it doesn't turn out the way you hoped, you're building resilience and expanding your world. And don't forget to celebrate your growth. Too often, we focus on how far we have to go instead of how far we've come. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Every new skill you learn, every fear you conquer, every challenge you overcome, it all adds up. Give yourself credit for every step forward. So embrace lifelong learning and growth. Stay hungry for knowledge, stay open to new experiences, and never stop investing in yourself. Because a woman who is committed to growth is unstoppable. She's always evolving, always improving, and always becoming the strongest, most independent version of herself. Celebrate your journey and inspire others. As you reach the final stage in your journey to becoming a strong and independent woman, it's essential to take a moment to celebrate your progress and recognize just how far you've come. Too often, we get so focused on the next goal, the next challenge, or the next dream that we forget to pause and honor our own growth. Celebrating your journey isn't about arrogance or pride, it's about acknowledging your resilience, your courage, and the hard work you've put into becoming the woman you are today. Every scar, every lesson, every late night, and every early morning has shaped you, and that deserves to be honored. Take time to reflect on your achievements, both big and small. Maybe you've learned to set boundaries where you once said yes to everything. Maybe you've built confidence when you once doubted yourself. Or perhaps you've developed the courage to stand alone and pursue your dreams despite uncertainty. These are victories. These are proof of your strength. When you celebrate yourself, you also inspire others. Strong, independent women are role models, whether they realize it or not. Your story, your struggles, and your triumphs have the power to motivate other women to believe in themselves. Sharing your journey openly and honestly creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to step into their own power. Don't be afraid to be a beacon of light. Lead by example. Show other women that strength isn't about perfection, it's about perseverance. It's about rising every time you fall. When you share your lessons and your growth, you create a community of support and empowerment. Together, women can lift each other higher than ever before. Inspiration also comes from giving back. Use your strength and independence to help others. Mentor someone who's just starting their journey. Volunteer your time or skills to a cause you care about. Advocate for women's rights and equality. The more you invest in uplifting others, the more you grow yourself. Strength multiplied is unstoppable. Remember, your journey is unique. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. Celebrate your individuality and the unique strengths you bring to the world. Your independence means making choices that align with your values, not someone else's expectations. Stand proud in your authenticity. Lastly, keep dreaming big. The journey to strength and independence doesn't end, it evolves. Each milestone is a new beginning. Keep setting goals, keep challenging yourself, and keep growing. Your potential is limitless. So, celebrate your journey. Cherish your growth. Share your story. Inspire others. Because when a woman celebrates herself and lifts others up, she creates a legacy of strength and independence that can change the world. You are strong, you are independent, you are unstoppable. As we come to the close of this journey on how to become a strong and independent woman, take a moment to truly absorb what we've discussed. Strength and independence are not qualities you're simply born with. They are cultivated through intentional choices, daily habits, and a deep belief in yourself. Remember, it all starts with knowing your worth. No one else can define your value or decide your potential. You are unique, powerful, and capable of achieving amazing things. When you internalize this truth, it becomes the foundation for everything else in your life. Building the right mindset is essential. Life will throw obstacles your way, but your response to those challenges will define your path. Choose resilience over defeat, optimism over doubt. Speak kindly to yourself and affirm your abilities. The way you think about yourself shapes your reality. So, nurture a mindset that empowers and motivates you. Setting boundaries is another critical step. Saying no isn't selfish. It's self-care. Boundaries protect your mental and emotional energy and create space for what truly matters. A strong woman knows when to stand firm and when to walk away. This respect for yourself teaches others to respect you as well. Confidence grows through action. You don't have to wait until you feel ready to step into your power. Every small step forward, every risk taken, builds your self-belief. Surround yourself with positive people who support your growth and remind you of your worth. Let go of toxic influences that drain your energy or diminish your spirit. Never stop learning and evolving. Life is a continuous journey of growth. Embrace new challenges and opportunities to expand your knowledge and skills. Stepping outside your comfort zone is where true transformation happens. Keep pushing yourself to be better every day and watch how your confidence and independence soar. And don't forget to celebrate your journey. Recognize your achievements, honor your struggles, and give yourself credit for your resilience. Your story is powerful, and sharing it can inspire countless others. By embracing your own strength, you become a beacon of hope and empowerment for women everywhere. Finally, lift others as you rise. Strong women build communities of support and encouragement, mentor, encourage, and stand beside other women. When we unite, our collective strength can move mountains. Becoming a strong and independent woman is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making a daily commitment to yourself, your dreams, and your future. It's about choosing to stand tall, even when the world tries to knock you down. So, take pride in your journey, believe in your power, trust your path. You have everything it takes to create a life filled with freedom, confidence, and joy. Thank you for being part of this conversation today. If this video inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe. Together, we are building a world where every woman knows her strength and lives her independence boldly. Remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you are unstoppable. Keep shining your light and keep moving forward.